all you need to know about your work's pension. Now, just to be clear, we are actually talking about a defined contribution pension. If you're reading this as someone in maybe the NHS, the police, fire, army, civil service, for example, that's not an exhaustive list. That is a different style of pension. So not all of what I'm talking about will actually relate to that. But we will cover this in a totally different video. Now, most workers are paying into a pension, but actually research shows that there's a worrying lack of understanding about how pensions work and why they're a good option for saving for retirement. Now, according to Royal London in a survey, 7 in 10 people admit they have little or no knowledge actually about pensions. Understanding your pension while you contribute can help you get most out of it and ensure that you understand what it means ready for your retirement. Now, if you're unsure about why pensions are used to save for retirement and what happens to your contributions, here are the basics you need to know. Your pension contributions are actually invested in some of the great companies of the world. The research highlighted that many people paying into a pension don't understand what happens to their money once it's taken. Now, the money you actually contribute to a pension is invested in a mixture of equities, or as I like to call them, the great companies of the world, bonds, gilts, and property. Again, that's not an exhaustive list. This means the value of a pension can actually fluctuate depending on how the investment performs. As you may be paying into a pension for decades, investing aims to help your contributions grow over the long term. As you aren't actually making withdrawals from your pension, the returns delivered are invested themselves. This means you benefit from what we call compound growth. Your pension can grow even further using that. Now, despite this, just 24% of those with a pension see themselves as an investor. This goes some way to explaining why pension savers aren't engaging with their investments. Now, half of those actually admitted they've never looked at where their pension is invested. Now, nearly 1 in 10, or 9% for easy terms, didn't realise this information was available. And 27% didn't know they could actually change how their pension was invested. Now, they're quite alarming figures, but that just comes down to lack of education. If you haven't made any changes, your pension will usually be invested in what's called a default fund. However, pension schemes will offer a variety of funds to choose from, so it's worth reviewing these and seeing if alternatives are better suited to your retirement goals. Now, if you'd actually like some help assessing your pension investments, please feel free to get in touch with us. Okay, your employer will make pension contributions as well. If you've been automatically enrolled into a workplace pension, your employer must also make contributions on your behalf. This applies to most workers. Currently, the minimum your employer must contribute is 3% of your pensionable earnings. Now, it can boost your pension and make your retirement more comfortable. And this is actually free money from your employer. However, if you stop making pension contributions, your employer no longer can contribute either. As a result, you'd effectively lose, as I just said, free money. You should review your employee benefits and talk to your employer too. Some employers will increase their contributions in line with yours and offer a salary sacrifice option. Now, salary sacrifice can provide a huge tax-efficient way to save more for your retirement. We'll cover this in a separate video. Now, you also benefit from tax relief. The tax relief you receive when saving into a pension means it's a tax-efficient way to actually save for retirement. Now, assuming you stay within the limits of the annual allowance, you'll receive some of the money you'd have paid in tax on your earnings back to add to your pension. It's a hugely valuable type of relief and can boost your pension investments. You receive tax rate at the highest rate of income tax you pay. Therefore, if you're a basic rate taxpayer and want to add $100,000 from your salary to your pension, it would actually only cost you £80 thanks to tax relief. Thank you, government, you do give us something. Now, for higher and additional rate taxpayers, it's even more valuable, as you'd only need to pay £60 and £55 respectively to get the £100 into your pension pot. Now, again, if you stop making those contributions, you lose the free money being added to your pension. It's tax efficient when accessing your pension too. Now, bear in mind, retirement may seem a very long way off, but how you'll access your money you're saving for this stage of life is really important too. Now, a pension is an efficient way to save for your later years. So first, when you reach a pension age, you can take a tax-free lump sum, which is currently 25% of your pension pot. It's a step that can help you reach retirement goals. You can also choose to spread this tax saving across the withdrawals. You don't have to take it all in one go. At the moment, you can access your pension from the age of 55, but this will rise to 57 if you retire in 2028 onward. Now, while an income taken from your pension may be liable for income tax, you don't usually pay tax on investment returns. Now, the favourable tax treatment of a pension means your pension investments can grow much faster. Now, if inheritance tax is something that worries you, saving into a pension can also reduce the eventual bill. Now, please get in touch with us to discuss further how you can maximise your inheritance tax. This is a slightly different area. So what does your pension mean for your retirement? Just as important as understanding how your pension works is knowing what kind of retirement lifestyle it will afford you when you actually come to that final day. Understanding how your pension contributions will add up can help you prepare for retirement and means you're in a position to make changes if needed. And sometimes this can feel daunting, so please contact us and arrange a meeting to go through your pensions and retirement plans.